out here.
Good morning from Alaska. Cut the cord. As you can see, we've got our coffee going, and it's about a balmy 17 degrees outside, and it's time for us to get going. Recently, another channel, Brun Free, you can check her out for sure. She's awesome video, awesome lady. Kind of set out a challenge for both Phyllis and I from Alaska Cut the Cord and Rob and Sarah from Curmudge Inn on what we do for breakfast. And since we've had a garden this year, we've had a few extra things that we could actually throw in there. So this is one of the things I just made up this summer, and it turns out it's so good that we'd eat it every day if we could. So I'm starting with just the zucchini out of the garden, fairly normal. Slice him up about a 1/4 inch thick. Just enough to cover the bottom of the frying pan. And while we're waiting for that butter to get going, sorry, move my coffee. We'll get a couple of cloves of garlic going.
So what are your preliminary thoughts on Miss Alone's vehicle?
Preliminary thoughts? No matter what, as far as it wants to lead into, it sounds like a fuel issue. In a way, it kind of is, because the computer's defense against a misfire is to shut off the fuel to a solenoid. That's the way they're set up. That's kind of their defense, because if you don't, then that will kill the catalytic converter. Oops, throw a little seasoning in there, and then we will just saute these a little bit until they are, oh yes, this is super good stuff. We actually ordered a 3-pack of different ones, and we ordered that off Amazon as well. That's where we get most of our good stuff up here. Yeah, Alone's having an issue with her car, and I think I know what it is. And if you watch, tomorrow I'm gonna, well, actually this morning, I'm gonna phone a friend just to confirm my self-diagnostics, and I'm gonna make a video tomorrow on exactly what I think it is, and we'll see if we can't help Miss Alone out a little bit. What do you think of that, Phyllis?
Sounds like a plan.
Well, we got some work to do today.
Who's we?
You and me.
Oh.
We got to get this done. We have to get the snowpole up. We still don't have any snow, so we're safe on that. I'm going to go help out John in Alaska. And we have a Halloween party. So part of the reason why we're taking up this challenge is we really like to support the smaller growing channels, and I think that's kind of a responsibility. And we're not a big channel. We're a small growing channel at the same time, but we fully recognize that us as a small channel would not be where we're at right now if it weren't for help from other larger channels. And I think that's kind of a responsibility in the, our YouTube community anyway, that we kind of help each other out. Promise. Oh,
You touched the pan. I heard it.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
It was a really crispy zucchini. The freeze-dried eggs, we freeze-dry them and we powder them. So we get an accurate measurement, 3/4 of a cup of powdered eggs to 3/4 of a cup of water. Makes about 6 eggs. And the other ingredients we have is shredded cheese. And my absolute favorite, smoked canned salmon. Oh, it's nice. The wonderful flavors are coming out of the garlic and butter. Man, I could almost add a couple of zucchini. They shrunk up a bit. Give that just a second. Okay, at this point, we will add our eggs over the top. And while the eggs are still liquid, I'm going to add our smoked salmon. Just crumble that up and distribute that throughout. Yeah, I know I'm using my fingers. I promise I washed them.
This week, though?
No.
Oh.
No, but right after last Christmas. There's our smoked salmon for both flavor and rinse my hands. For both flavor, energy, and that's something that I've noticed with the smoked salmon. We have to be careful the time of night that we actually eat salmon because it gives us such a huge energy shot. It's if you eat it right before you go to bed, you're not asleep. And if you watch Rob's video, he did some wonderful cloud eggs. I haven't actually tried that recipe yet, but it looks delicious. A little bit more cheese.
Of course.
Okay. A little more cheese on there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a lid on that, and I'm going to kind of kill the heat, and we'll let that sit for a few minutes, and then we are ready to eat. I don't know why, but I kind of cut it into a pie shape. It's kind of like a pizza pie.
Mm-hmm.
But the most delicious one I've ever had. Well, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to try it. That is so good. The smokiness and the spice of it is just absolutely delicious. We caught the fish. We grew the zucchini. We didn't make the cheese, and the eggs also came from our chickens that we freeze dried. English muffins, we didn't make those. But the fireweed jelly came from Rob and Sarah at Kermod Gin. And we're going to quick eat, and I think it's time to get that snowpole going. What do you say, Phyllis?
Yes.
Okay, see you. Well, there you go. What is this, you might be asking? So recently, a couple other YouTubers and ourselves from Alaska Cut the Cord have decided to do a snowpole challenge. The part of that I think is kind of neat is weather's pretty unpredictable in Alaska, and you can watch whoever you want, and it still doesn't seem to matter. And there's a lot of what do you call it? Microclimates, that's the word I'm looking for, that vary wildly from one area to another. For instance, we can on a regular basis get 10 inches of snow here, yet 19 miles away in Big Lake they won't get any snow at all. So we have Alone in remote Alaska. She's up in the Glen Allen area. We've got Rob from Curmudgeon, is north of Talkeetna by about 13 miles. Southern Roots Alaska Branches is up by North Pole, I think. So we've got a pretty wide area covered, and this year we can kind of see what it does, and we'll put the links to those channels at the end of the video. Awesome. So let the games begin.